So welcome to the third episode of All My Friends of ADHD. I'm here with Felipe Fagundes in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Yeah. So before we start, we now have a brand new jingle that my brother made and that I'm going to play.
Nice.
I don't know how loud it's going to be.
All my friends have ADHD. All my friends have ADHD. All my friends have ADHD. All my friends have ADHD.
Well, thank you for being here with me today. Can you start by introducing yourself? What do you do?
Okay. First thing, I'm an actor. I live in Recreio. I was born on Leblon, on Botafogo, and go to live in Recreio. And there, I turned myself a surfer, you know. And then when I do 18, I started to study acting. And then I'm still doing this. I'm an actor and teaching of acting for television. So I'm teaching the people how to feel comfortable in front of the camera. And I'm today, so I work with 22 years with this, studying acting. I travel whole Brazil with acting, with shows of acting. And now, like 2 years ago, I started to work on the ocean, doing surf class for foreigners to practice my English and met people from the whole world and give some break for my acting time because you spend a lot of time studying the people, scripts, you know, and only human things and stories. So then I give a break for myself and to be close of the nature and come back to Recreio because I need to leave it to study and work. And then I am teacher of acting, actor, and teaching of surf class.
Right. So you're an actor, acting teacher, and surf instructor.
Exactly. And surfer.
And a surfer,
the
of
most
course.
Principal thing.
Of course. So you have ADHD.
Oh, yeah.
How long have you known that you've had?
I think since I was born. I don't remember when this happened, if I drink something wrong. But
when did you know? When did you find out?
When I was 6, I was totally different from my room kids, you know, like around the school. My mom, she's a teacher. You know, she teach how to write and read when you get out for the first steps on the school and going to know that. And then she get used with kids and all the behaviors. And then she noticed on me something different. And then we go into the doctor, some famous, not famous, but specific on this, you know, like a neuro something. And then he give to her like the diagnosis about my condition. And then on the first step, all they think to give me medicine, you know, drugs like that. And then my mother understood I always love sport and expend my energy. And all time when I expend my energy, I feel more balanced. Signs from the beginning. So when I was 6, my mom observed on the school, and the doctor gave me the diagnosis. And then from there, I am a person with ADHD.
Yeah. Thank you for doing this podcast in English, by the way. I think it's very brave of you. So I appreciate it.
Being ADHD, I need to take me of the comfortable zone all time.
Yeah.
So this is, for me, it's an opportunity, you know.
Yeah.
To train in my brain, my left side.
What do you mean you have to go out of your comfort zone all the time?
Because when you train yourself a lot, because I always have therapy on my life because of this. I never been like a normal kid. So I always need to try to be normal. So I always have training on myself. So you turn yourself not a leader, but something strong inside of you. So all time you need to be strong and never you accept to stay like a Rambo, you know, doing something new. Only when you are studying something new, you know, on acting, for example, some new method, and then I am student. Otherwise, I don't have opportunity to do that because I need to be on the control all the time.
Mm-hmm. So you mean it's good for your ADHD to challenge yourself all the time?
Yeah.
But why?
To try to have more chance to be organizing, you know, to try to prove myself.
Yeah.
Because being an actor, I have a lot of moments with people, shows, television, and interviews, or maybe podcasts. And then if I don't have the ability to control my ideas, my response, you know, so I don't feel comfortable with myself.
Yeah.
So I will take myself surprise, you know. So if I have the chance to train something new, just to be more calm, not so addicted on to be on the control, makes sense for you?
Right. You don't want to be used to being in control.
Yes, all timing.
Yeah.
This is make me feel tired.
Mm.
And when I distract myself, everything wrong happens, you know?
Everything wrong?
Yes.
What do you mean?
I forgot the things. I forgot the important dates, you know?
Yeah.
I can forget this.
Yeah.
You know, if I was totally full on myself. Right. Or I just trust so much on myself, and then I forgot to organize the things.
So you kind of need the challenge in order to become disciplined in a way.
Yes, it's my worst point.
Yeah.
I have many abilities. I can control my hyperfocus because theater teach me how to be calm, to breathe, and not stay all time imperative, you know. But if I lose this, if I'm looking for a side to learn something new, or just looking something different, I can lose my point. All timing. So I have not a big problem, but big question with always being organized.
Yeah.
So don't forget nothing.
Yeah. And being challenged helps you with that.
All time.
Yeah. So when you were 6 and you were diagnosed, did they tell you?
Yes, but on the time, I cannot understand nothing on my life.
Yeah.
I just burn inside of me.
Do you remember how you felt back then when you were 6? You just knew you were different.
Valued?
When you were 6, when you found out.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what was your life like?
I never was stopped, you know, calm, all time moving my fingers, doing this with my nails. I'm looking everything, not concentrating on one thing only. It's difficult to read in the school. All the method of the school is completely difficult for me. I repeat 3 times on the school. I was expelled 2 times.
You're expelled twice?
Yeah, expelled twice.
For what?
Wow.
We don't have to go into it.
No, the first one is a crazy story, you know. I kill a duck in the school.
You killed a duck?
Yeah, without my intention.
Oh no.
Yeah, I have a friend. The school was like a farm. We have many animals around us. And then he don't go to we say kill the class, you know.
You wanted to skip class.
Yeah, skip the class. And he say, oh, let's go to that farm that on the school, you know, but in another place, and to see the ducks. And okay, we go. So we skill the math class and going there. And then there he say, I want to take the duck on my hand to do cariño,
to hug the duck.
Hug the duck. And then the duck's not a dog you call and come, you know. It's a wild thing. So they always run. And then we do a plan. We did the plan. I stay like behind the duck, dropping
stones,
rocks on the ducks, to the ducks going in direction of my friend. He can grab the.
How old are you?
12.
Okay.
So then my first explode.
Right. And then you killed the duck by hitting with a rock.
Yeah, and the rock kick and go on the neck of the duck, and the duck poof.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Freak accident.
Yeah, freak accident. Because I don't want to try to kill the duck.
Of course not. Okay.
But all the things, the funny things, we're laughing because the ducks try to running. Yeah. And then I was
expelled.
Yeah, invited to retire yourself to the school. If you not accept, they.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then there was another time, a second time.
Yeah, the second time it was, you know, when you have like the first alarm, the second alarm, the third one, and then you stay 2 days at home after the third alarm. Oh, you mean like you have some. If you have if you do a bad thing in class, like a strike, and you receive a alarm.
Okay, first strike, second strike, third strike. Okay.
And after the third one, they suspend you, put you on 2 days at home.
Right.
And then after the 3 suspension, you are.
That's a lot of strikes.
Yeah.
So you were a lot of trouble as a kid.
Yes.
And
but
you
not
think
my fault, because the method is not what's made for me. Maybe I need to be close of the autism.
Autism?
Yeah, you know, maybe I'm so close of them, not of the normal people, you know.
Yeah. What do you think would have been better for you? Because you told me that you wish your mom put you in a special school.
Yeah.
Right? Why?
Because I will not suffer too much, you know. I will be understood. You know, I don't have nothing wrong with me. You know, I don't need to feel like that. And my whole life, I felt like that. And today I have a trauma because I all the time feel I'm going wrong in my life. You know, that's the reason I need to stalk at my organization to don't be wrong. You know.
Yeah.
Because I all the time have people saying this for me. They never understood my creativity. You know, my freedom, the way I need to do my things, to dress myself. All the time people trying to take me off myself. So I cannot be myself. I need to hide me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, my mom was teacher, but on Brazil we don't have. I think in the whole world they don't have like. Will be expensive if you have this. The good schools here, it's so expensive. So they include paint. They have different methods to teach you how to learn and read and understand the whole world and all the rules of the society.
Right. Yeah. I mean, ADHD is comorbid with depression, right? Like they often happen together. And I do think that, at least from my personal experience, and it sounds like for you too, it's because your whole life you're told that you're not doing things correctly, right? You think there's something wrong with you. You're always losing things. You're always late. You always forget things. And then you just think that there's something wrong with you. And that is traumatic. Yes. It's a whole life of thinking you're stupid, basically, right?
Yeah.
So how did you realize that it wasn't your fault?
I started to understand. I started to trust on my powerful.
In your own power?
Yeah, on my energy.
Yeah.
On my feelings, because I never felt bad with myself. I ever felt bad when someone pointed to me the hand, but I never did that with myself. So the surf, all the sports helped me a lot. In the beginning was the football, because in Brazil you was born and you gain a ball, you know, and you be the next Neymar, you know, the next Pelé.
Yeah.
And the only toy you received, you received a book, like something different, a paint. So on most natural, you know, I'm saying, I come from a medium. My brother said a medium poor family, you know,
middle class.
Middle class, yes. So it's the same thing for the popular things, you know, like a ball and blue and pink, you know, you think that things, the traditional family.
Yeah.
So after the football, so all the sports always helped me. And when I started with surf, you are alone there. And then you have all the rules and the system and the method. And then I started to meet myself, you know, understand myself. And there it's a safe spot to me. And I always come back. So I lose my energy on the society and I recharge on the ocean with the waves. So I never realized in the general, no, when I was young. But when I did 18, my family gave to me the chance to choose what I need to study. And then it's a divisor for me. Because for lucky, I chose something that helped me, theater. And then I could organize myself.
How did theater help you?
Yeah, to control my anxiety.
Your anxiety?
I was so anxiety, you know, all the time eating my nails, thinking in everything over everything, you know. And then theater make you feel comfortable with yourself, to hear, to read, and to do all the things on the right point, on the right moment. So it's like a university for humans. You know? You can know yourself. And then I could understand who I am out of the ocean. Because theater acting for you taught you to
understand yourself?
Yeah, helped me a lot.
How?
Accepting and showing to me who I am, the first thing, because I don't knew it. So show how aggressive I was, how impatient, how anxious I have. And then I started to see that, and fix it slowly, the points, because I don't like it, all these reflections of the ADHD. It's make bad for me, it's the highest bad point.
The worst part.
Yes.
So is it because when you're acting, you're forced to see yourself?
Because you need to use yourself to do the character.
Right.
So you need to know yourself a lot first.
Right. So you need to know how you come across.
Yeah. So you face yourself. You face your family history. You accept how it is, how you are aggressive, how you are impatient, how you are blocked with the emotions. And then when you realize who you are, so for I building a character, I need to come from myself. So if I don't know myself, I don't have the character. So first, understand yourself. So during the university on theater, you're just knowing yourself. When you get out to university, you need to play. And then you started to building things, and then you started to lose the other person you are, or still on you, but you control that. So theater make you play with your life. And then you can do a detox with your character, Because if you're aggressive, you put all in the character, and then you use this.
You can detox with acting.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So it's like an outlet.
Yes. So
just like sports.
Yeah. So if I want to kill someone, I will do assassin. If I want to be happy, I will do some romantic movies. If I want to be love, and then you taste and you feel, oh, this is for me, and you can grab this for you. Oh, this is not for me. Now I understood more about the aggressive things. No, this is not for me. I cannot touch this.
Yeah.
So theater for me is like a school life. And still difficult because you're still not normal.
What do you mean?
You're not a normal actor. You have more feelings. You have more sensitivity, You have
because of your ADHD.
Yes. It looks like a drug.
Yeah.
You have a drug inside of you saying, go, do that, use this, feel. Do you smell? Do you want water? You want all the time. If you say one word, my brain do that. And if I'm crazy enough, I will say everything, Sometimes some friend talk to me and I go so deep, and my friend on the talk, he give up to still talk, Because
right. He gives up talking because you just go off on a tangent.
Yeah.
So how does your ADHD affect your acting career?
Wow. I am more impulsive sometimes. I'm not so politicized.
Polished?
I am polished.
Polished?
Like
not
when you need to be nice with everyone, You need to do the right answer on the right time. So
you're not this.
Sometimes I am literal a lot.
Oh, so you're not so diplomatic, you mean?
Today I am because I'm training a lot.
But can be a problem.
From the beginning, wow, I lose so many things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the impulsive is like has an interaction with my acting. The other things, sometimes a lot of good things. The hyperfocus, it's perfect for the theater, because sometimes you spend like 15 hours working and studying, and I am the unique healthy there.
Right. You're the only person who can take
that.
it.
Yeah.
Right.
Because everyone tired, go to the bathroom and give up because they don't want to stay more there.
And you're just in hyperfocus.
Easier. You know? After I control my hyperfocus, everything was explaining more for me.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like you've reached a place of being very aware of your ADHD, right? Like you understand how it expresses itself. You understand how it affects you and your interactions with people. You explained how acting helped you understand yourself, but how did you learn about ADHD? How did you understand that this was a hyperfocus? Like, where did you get that information?
I started to read alone about, but not only any read, Because sometimes you just will search and you figure out the traditional thing. You need to go more deep because you are specific, so you need to ruin the points, not only the traditional study. So I started to observe my behavior. I don't have anyone around me with the same thing, anyone. So I'm completely alone. My mom's teacher helped me, and I started to study psychology, not like a university, nothing else, but nothing like that, but something out when you're going by yourself.
Just independent.
Yeah, independent. So I started to read piece by piece people who say about the energy we have, about the impulse, about all the problems with this. Because today, if you say these words, everyone like it. But on my time, if you put this on Google just show you the bad side of this.
Right. You're saying now people see it as a good thing?
On Brazil, it's like something like moda,
Oh, it's trendy?
Yeah.
I think, people say
fancy,
that.
Because I'm smart. I'm do everything on the same time.
Interesting.
Yeah. Here is everyone love it, but in the real, and I figure out alone also, and I always need to do therapy. So therapy give me all the studies,
You mean therapy like with a therapist?
Yeah, with a therapist. Yeah. Not like alternative one, with a therapist, talking. Because I just, there is a point, I just was accepted on the school if I have the therapist. And the therapy, and all the schools was thinking I was a monster, Yeah. On the first day, on the new teacher, on the room of the teachers in the break, my mother was a teacher, so she was on the same room, and all the teachers going to the new teachers to say, and how was going with Felipe? Tell me. Imagine 20 teachers asking for the teacher that, and my mom in the room. My mom totally regrets to don't say it's normal. He's a kid. What the problem? She just here,
Yeah.
And the teachers say normal. He's a kid. But I never can stay without. So therapy helped me to understand more. And the question was,
how did you learn about ADHD? Like, are there a lot of resources about ADHD?
All the time, not.
Yeah.
So I always need to understood my behavior. The therapist helped me to something like a mirror, about myself.
A mirror.
A mirror, yeah. And reading alone.
Yeah.
Basically. And psychology.
Yeah.
Psychology helped me because I'm addicted on behavior human,
Yeah. As an actor, it makes sense. Right.
So all the little things, I love it. For me, this is a good point for the ADHD, ADHD. It is how you can connect with the word. So I can feel everything in the same moment. So psychology started to be curious for me. And then I started to observe the signs of the zodiac, helped me a lot also.
How come? Astrology helped you?
Yeah.
How come?
Because I started to have curious about the behaviors. So if you're always late, what's your sign? Oh, I'm Libra.
Right.
Okay, so Libra always late. I'm Virgo. I'm Neros, and I'm pragmatic.
So it's like about putting people into categories.
Yeah. So astrologer things give me the catalogs, and the.
So do you believe in astrology?
Not at all.
You don't believe in astrology?
But I believe.
You do, but not 100%.
Not blind,
Right. But it just helps you. It helped you realize there's different types of people.
Yes.
Yeah.
And understand how they can do. So I think I am a little bit skeptical,
Special?
No, skeptical.
Skeptical.
Skeptical. Because I need to see to believe.
Of course.
And
what sign are you?
Virgo.
I'm a Capricorn.
You look like one.
Oh, what does that mean?
You organize, you like to work, you talk good, you're serious, you know how to laugh.
I do have ADHD though. I'm not that organized.
But you look like.
Yes.
You don't look like
earlier you were saying, right? Like from an early age, you have to learn to mask. You have to learn to hide it, or you have to learn to
control. I'm thinking not mask. Because if I mask someday, you can lose on theater. We say you cannot use a mask. You need to be. This is the difference. Some people say, "Oh, you're an actor, so you know how to lie." And I say, "No. When we are acting, we are not lying. We are believing. This is the point. So if I trying to lie to you, even when I will try to believe in.
Yeah.
I will try to turn myself on that, not on fantasy, on real.
Yeah.
So we cannot. From the beginning, I was not using a mask. I was trying to be organized. And yes, not anyone know myself. My mom, my brother, maybe you, and some people come close of me, know me, But the others, they just try to say, oh, he's intense. Oh, he's strong. But never you know.
Yeah. So how does ADHD affect your life now as an adult?
Still like a kid, I cannot take a vacation of myself. I cannot relax. I need to focus all timing. I cannot drink a lot. I don't like, drugs anyway, any drugs, medicine, the sport is my medicine. But today I need to pay attention on all the healthy problems, like Alzheimer, for example, like diabetic, for example, all the strong disease, because you can turn yourself addicted easier in food, in sugar, in anything, So you always are close to lose something important. So today affects me like you cannot stop to have this attention. Always calm. Don't forget to breathe. So before to sleep and after to wake, you need to read this method, and say for yourself.
Yeah.
Because I don't take any pills, about. If I have something for me, and this organization, this kind of organization, okay, I just wake up, poof, and everything will work, But I not started that, never. I don't know if
you mean medicine?
Yeah.
Have you tried?
Never.
Do you want to?
I like to challenge myself without, not because I don't like the medicine, but I prefer, I think, will turn myself lazy. Not lazy, but I know me.
You haven't tried it. Well, it's interesting, right? Because I take ADHD medication. I didn't today. I've been on it for about 2 years now, and I don't need it. I like taking it, and it's very subtle. But I often have this conversation with people with ADHD, and I think especially people like our age, like younger people, I think are more likely to take medicine because ADHD is more accepted.
Yes.
But I think the older people, especially if they have gone this far without medication, they're like, why do I need it now? Right? I don't.
No.
But so it's interesting. I always wonder, how much of it is, there is stigma against taking medicine for sure. And I think I understand, you want to do it on your own. But for me personally, I realized there is a pill I can take that actually does make things easier every day. And it's subtle. It doesn't change my personality. It doesn't take the ADHD away, but it just makes things a little easier. And I'm not pushing medicine, but I'm always curious as to the decisions that people make, right?
But not because you say about the
stigma.
Stigma, yeah. Not because about the stigma. It's because I felt like the first thing I feel like myself not lazy, but not fighting with this.
Yeah.
But I don't care about the stigma. I don't have this problem with the age and with the society because I always been in the side of the society. So for me, it's easy. Just say, okay, I want to know,
Yeah.
But I think it's just because I feel addicted.
You're scared you'll be addicted?
Yeah. The movie, without, I don't know the name on English.
Limitless?
Yeah. The high and everything.
Yeah.
I know. So I like my powerful about the ADHD, So if I'm going more, I have fear to turn myself a monster. So.
What do you mean? Like you think you'll be too powerful, or you think you'll be like addicted?
Addicted. Of course I will feel addicted.
What would you tell your younger self? If you could go back and talk to 10, 12, 15-year-old Felipe, what would you tell him?
Wow. I would say something like, you don't need to suffer a lot. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself a lot, You're fucking special. So just, yeah, crazy. You just need to like yourself.
Did you not like yourself?
Today I love, but I think I skip all my young time to like myself. I all time watching out, looking out, because I was not normal. I wasn't normal. Everyone make me believe that, My family never give me an opportunity to speak. So my traditional family, so kids don't talk on the table, for example, on the dinner table. So you don't have desire, you can't have an opinion. So when I do 18, I just go out of my home. So into my 18, I was different from everyone. I don't know myself. I can't recognize me and feel myself. And then when I do theater, I put myself here and I started to laugh with myself. I started to like myself, like my way to think, my way to believe in myself and everything. And then I understood, I need to build myself. I need to build this guy. So I have this, what I will do with this? So yeah, I would say for me, just to look more for myself, stay more alone, don't care about the others, go deep on me.
How do you think having ADHD benefits your life?
Wow, it's a dream. Because I love everything, I'm all my pores. How do you say this?
Your pores?
My pores, they are opening, feeling everything. So being alive for me, it's so crazy. For me, the human people, they try to normalize life, And someday I hear something. The medicine, the doctors, they don't know where it's come from, your first beat of your heart. So how the life can be normal, So they cannot explain what is it. So life for me, being life for me is so special. Can breathe, can walk, can feel my legs, can understand myself like a human, can talk. So just because it was a big challenge, be a human, I enjoy this play, So I like how I can look for someone. I like how I can touch and feeling the other, how I can use the energy of the nature. I like to go wrong on my life. I like to be humble. I like to ask, apologize. I like to be human. So being human for me is like a big adventure.
Mm-hmm. But what does that have to do with your ADHD? Do you think your ADHD makes you more sensitive?
Yes, more sensitive, more connected, more loving more the things. Yeah. Feeling more the emotions. So the question was,
how does ADHD help you in your life? What are the good things? Because we talk so much about the bad parts of having ADHD, right? What are the good parts?
You are so creative.
Creative?
Creative. You have this freedom and fantasy in your mind. You can talk to yourself. So the good thing is how you feel the life, how you feel the others, how you can be free, how you can use your crazy mind to your project. Difficult to say like specific, right? Yeah. I even answer you. For you, how you can feel.
What are the good parts of being ADHD?
Inspire me.
I think it's why I do well under pressure. I think I need a bit of pressure, right? You need pressure to do things. Otherwise, you're not going to do it, right? But I think that also means that I do well under pressure. I think that's why I was good at rugby. I think that was That's why I'm good at photographing in really intense situations like a protest or war or even a carnival.
makes
You know,
sense.
I think like
Wow.
being in a really intense situation is when I can actually focus the best. But for some people, it's too much, right?
Yes.
Um,
Oh, yes, of course.
I think, of course, hyperfocus helps,
yes.
right? But I don't. For me, it's kind of hard to get into hyperfocus. It's quite rare.
Really?
It's quite rare.
Why?
I don't know. I think maybe I don't give myself the chance to become hyperfocused. I'm trying to think of like rugby really was when I would get hyperfocused, or
Yeah.
sometimes.
Maybe on the war, for example.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Like if I'm like on the front line for like 2 hours,
Yes.
or, when I'm writing, sometimes, I'll put off an article for like weeks,
Yes.
and then for 3 hours I'll hyperfocus and finally write it out. So there's that. I think I like that it makes me spontaneous. I like that I'm spontaneous, and which is similar to being impulsive, right? You just do things. You're always
But
up for something.
Better than impulsive. Impulsive
Yeah.
also something like bad,
Yeah. You mean not being impulsive is bad? Yeah.
No. Being impulsive can be bad.
Of course.
But the
Yes.
good thing of the other side to not be impulsive, like offensive, impulsive is like something you say spontaneous,
Right. That's true. Impulsivity can be bad for sure. I think oftentimes it puts me into maybe not so safe situations.
Yeah, no.
I haven't killed a duck by accident, but
You need to try.
and yeah, I think one of the things that I've realized I really enjoy that I didn't know until recently was how easily I connect with other people with ADHD, right?
I think when you ask to me this question, I never realized the answer,
Yeah.
And you started to say in my brain, wow, yeah, of course. That's the reason I do that. And
Yeah. Yeah.
spontaneous, to connect with the people.
Yeah. Well, you connect with people in general, but connect people with ADHD, which is why I started this podcast, because I realized now I can pretty easily tell. I'm not always right, of course, but like I can tell when someone else has ADHD because there's this like flow to the conversation, right?
Yes.
And I think that's quite special, actually, that there's just this vibration or this wavelength that people with ADHD have when they meet. And I think that's exactly, I think the same plan. I think that's really cool. But
a good thing also, you can forget the things easier. So if you broke a relationship, you just go into other things.
That's true. But it can be good or bad, right? Like,
because because the intense can make you, insist and suffer a lot, and that's
yeah. There's always good or bad. So, how do you think your work fits with your ADHD? It seems like your life now, right? You surf, you teach surfing, you teach acting, you act. It seems like you've designed a life that works well for your ADHD.
Yes.
Do you
I
think?
need that to keep healthy and happy, like not happy, but I'm saying good with myself, happy. So the question?
Well, was it on purpose? I think one of the things that I find interesting about talking to people with ADHD is that often they seem to have built a life that works well for their ADHD, right? They've managed to choose a career or have a lifestyle that allows them to live with their ADHD. Do you think you did that on purpose? Like how did your life happen?
Yeah, when I did 18, I realized that I need a plan, because my family cannot help me. And in general, in Brazil, you need to grow. You need to have your own money and all the things on work. But on my time, my family not helping. So I have options, just enjoy my life, be a normal guy, and have a normal work, or decide the plan to have something when I have 40, and I have everything I need. So I need to skip a normal life to fight a lot. But when I did 18, I have this vision, the possibility to, and I don't know where it comes from, because I don't have this ability, this capacity, I was on fire on the second worst moment of my life to decide what I wish and want to do. And then I look forward and I think, if I don't have a plan, when I have this age, I will do nothing, and I will be no one, And then I decide to invest on myself, and I lose so many things, But today I have a lot of things. So I decide to be happy now, not when I have 18. I need to work, study, travel, and study a lot, and be curious, and all time have 3 works, studying, and building how you have value today on your work.
Mm-hmm.
So I think my parents always gave me like the feeling to think on the future, to program myself with the money, with my family, with everything. So because they never can think I will be someone good. My mom had fear about what I will study and what about my future, because she's not trusting on me, It was difficult to trust in someone like that. I was an alien for day,
Mm-hmm.
How I can read, how I can focus, how I can like that, like this, how you can be someone. So it was so serious on that time. I'm not comfortable, I was not comfortable. I was like shaking, afraid about my future. And then I just realized that I wasn't in a plan. And I did, and I started to work a lot. So it wasn't easy, but in the end, I think I'm good,
What was the plan?
Work, organize all the impulses, try to help in the others, being yourself, not too organizing. The plan was resume all the information you can have,
Mm-hmm.
to have a value later,
Mm-hmm.
on your work.
To bring together all the information available so that you can work, do something valuable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For example, so I put all my energy on theater.
Right.
And stay there like 8 years, unstoppable, being stagiario,
Intern, yeah.
intern in the big shows. So I travel, Brazil have 25 states. I travel like 22, 3. So I gain a lot of energy and experience in theaters, people talking, maths, meets, and of course, all about theater, But theater talk about the whole world.
Yeah.
So I invest on myself, slowly accept who I am without money, And then I started to sell this,
Sell
being
this.
teacher. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
sell that, being teacher. And today I have this comfortable to keep working with theater and doing class for who need to work about television and the position and everything.
Yeah.
Make sense for you?
Yeah. I think loving yourself is something that's really difficult for someone with ADHD.
Yeah.
When do you think you got to a point that you loved yourself?
I always have this because even with everything burning around me, because I always go wrong and all the problems, I always like to be myself. I never feel uncomfortable with myself, to breathe, to laugh. So it's easier for me have good moments. So when I was, for example, with 12, I realized how difficult it is be alive, but not like with this maturity, with this good mind, I'm saying. Always be a problem, but I understood it's not easy. And then I started to pay attention on the good things. So it's easy connect. It's easy feel love, passion for the things, and then the therapy show me the bad thing and the good things. So I always keep focus on the good things. Therapy. The answer is therapy. If I not have this direction, maybe I will need many years to understand, you know?
Yeah.
So therapy helped me a lot.
Yeah.
That teacher that who say I'm normal when I was with 7, she said to my mom, she just need a therapist. And then my mom here, and then I go every single day science.
Yeah.
So there I have all the answers.
Yeah. So you're quite lucky to have been diagnosed really young, right?
So lucky.
Is that common in Brazil?
No. The diagnostic?
Yeah.
No. For example, Gabriel here. Hello.
Who works here in the studio?
He have to. And he figured out with which age, Gabriel, sorry?
36.
You know?
Yeah.
36.
Yeah.
30,
I mean, I
26 years.
was 32, maybe.
Imagine you and him all this life without knowing what happened with you, you know?
Yeah.
I have this aggressive ADHD, you know? It's not like a short one. I almost turning the page for more serious, you know, think that the reason maybe God give me the opportunity to know that from the beginning.
Yeah.
Because for sure, maybe I am not alive. I'm trust on that, you know. It's so strong.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I have the therapy, I have the theater, and I have the turf connector. Oh, maybe destiny, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I accept.
Do you ever wonder how much of you is ADHD? Because I think sometimes, right, when especially if you
who is ADHD? No?
Exactly. Especially when you get diagnosed late and you start learning about ADHD and you're like, wow, this explains like everything about me. You know, yeah. So
when ADHD turned more popular, I started to be more comfortable with myself. But before that, I was alien. And after that, I started to understand that exists. I say that on theater. You have your organism and you have your mind. It's different persons, you know. Something a biologic thing and something you create mental on this world, this plan. So when I understood that with the help of the theater, because sometimes on theater, you understood on theory and you need to do on practice, but you cannot because you never have make it this before. So before to do on character, you need to go outside of your, inside of your life and try to taste it or read and imagine it in that. And then you come back for the practice on character. And then I started to understand about my organism. Sometimes he don't want it to do. So I started to play with this organism. So if I need to memorize some test, some script, and not working on the moment, I stop it, no worry. I will not fight with you, bro, you know? Okay. I will walk, I will smoke something, I will drink coffee, I will enjoy my life. And then I will write the script. And then I will put on sounds to hear. And then so I started to invest to understand who is this person with ADHD.
Yeah.
And then, wow, I figured out an incredible person, crazy person, you know? I can kill, I can die, I can do everything, you know?
Yeah.
I can kill ducks.
I mean, it's kind of like my friend who was the person I interviewed for the first episode. He is a photographer and he's a scientist. And once he realized he had ADHD, he basically treated himself like a lab animal, like a lab rat. He was like, what do I need? Exactly.
Water, you know?
Exactly. He's like, I need to figure out my body and my brain, what it needs.
Yeah. What happens if I do this?
Exactly.
If I took this?
Yes. Yeah. So what works for you? What works for your organism?
All the things I say, of course, but no new people.
No new people?
No new people, because I can compare myself and still normal. Because sometimes I forgot how being human need to be, you know?
So what do you mean you don't meet new people?
No, I need to meet.
Oh, you need to meet new people.
Yeah.
Oh,
This has helped me a lot.
interesting.
Because I can observe, I can understand I'm normal. So if I am ADHD, the other can be paranoid, the other can be depressed, the other can be a lot of things. So each human have your own problem. And the ADHD is not something wrong. You just need to know this turning point. Treat yourself like investing on yourself. I forgot the question again.
What do you need as someone with ADHD?
Meet new people. You know, I just need to be around humans all the time. Dogs help me a lot. Kids a lot. You know, because with dogs and kids, I'm a human. You know, so all time on the street, I see a dog. It's my recharge. You know, it's my recharge phone. Dogs, I am like that. Oh, hello. So yeah, nature. Okay, nature, animals, people.
You mentioned creatine before.
Creatine.
Yeah.
Today I use.
Yeah.
Because I started to do a workout and expend a lot of energy on the ocean.
Yeah, but you said that helped with your ADHD?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. It look like your medicine, you know? When I don't take, I am myself. But when I have superpower, oh yeah, today I take the creatine. This month I am organized with creatine.
Yeah,
you know?
so nutrition, food,
for the
you
brain.
eat really healthy, right?
Yes, of course. You cannot go in for the unhealthy food, you know? You need to be healthy all the time. That I'm saying to you. If you're sick, if you're sad, like upset, you want sugar. You know, you want something to feel dopamine. You know, so you need to. Yeah.
Okay, I think we're just about out of time. Is there something else you would like to say about ADHD or anything else? Is there a message you would like to say to the world about ADHD?
I would like to say, I don't know now, but something like look as being sweet to yourself, you know. Try to be sweet with yourself.
Be kind to yourself.
Be kind with yourself, because probably you don't like about a lot of things. And if you don't have the information to be kind, well, you can kill yourself, you can lose your life. I have some friends that take off your own life, you know, something strong, because they don't have the same opportunity I have. Mom, teacher, the sport, you know, they go into the household, they go into the other points, and they never be kind with themselves. And I have this lucky. At the same point, my family have difficulty with me and my progress. They always give me love and kind of thoughts, and this way delicate to be with yourself. So try to be kind with yourself. It's a good tip.
Yeah, that is good advice for everyone.
Right?
Be kind to yourself, love yourself.
Yeah, we push ourselves a lot all the time.
Yeah.
You know, you need to do. You never say, yo, you're fucking beautiful. You know, this idea no one's have. You're Einstein, you know. You need to say that for yourself.
Do you tell that to yourself?
Every single day on the mirror. You're handsome guy.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you to this challenge. I love it.
All my friends have ADHD. All my friends have ADHD. All my friends have ADHD.